For Complex News, I'm Hanuman Welch. Idaho Department of Correction officials announced that Thursday, hundreds of inmates had successfully hacked their apparently vulnerability-laden system to boost their JPay accounts. What's a JPay account, you might be asking? Since 2002, JPay has been quietly moving into prisons across the country, first by providing quicker and pricier ways for family members to send money to loved ones behind bars, and by providing limited email systems in prisons via tablet. JPay spokesperson Jade Trombetta hit ABC News with a statement claiming they were, quote, proud to give inmates access to their money transfer, of course for a cut, education, and entertainment services. While the vast majority of individuals use our secure technology appropriately, we are continually working to improve our products to prevent any attempts at misuse. Trombetta, in reference to the apparent hack, said Thursday that all told, just shy of $230,000 was spread across 365 inmates' JPay accounts via intentional, not accidental actions. Which I say good. JPay is part of a long list of third-party contractors who make billions of dollars every year by profiteering off both inmates and their families by marking up everything from phone calls to food in the commissary to clothing and emails. Specifically, JPay charges fees as high as 35%, 45% in some states for families to send money to their incarcerated loved ones. Remember that the US imprisons the largest percentage of its population out of any country on the planet. At the tail end of 2016, there were about 2.2 million people behind bars in the US, which amounts to a nationwide incarceration rate of about 860 prisons or jail inmates for every 100,000 adults ages 18 and older. And let's not forget that the prison industrial complex rakes in billions of dollars a year, mostly through government subsidies that puts largely black and brown people in one end and has money come out the other. This graph shows exactly when the prison population spiked in the early 80s, which coincided nicely with Reagan's war on drugs, the introduction of crack, and the policy of mandatory minimums. So if some inmates were savvy enough to figure out a way to scam one of those third-party providers, feeding off vulnerable inmates like some sort of carceral remora fish, I say great. In response to the hack, ABC reports that some of the inmates involved could potentially be reclassified to a higher security risk level of detainment. Thus far, JPay and another company, CenturyLink, have recovered just over $65,000 in hacked credits. That's all for now. For everything else, subscribe to Complex on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Hanuman Welch.